What's up, Laker fans? Welcome to today's film session, which is on last night's comeback win against Phoenix. The Lakers were down by 20 with 5:56 left in the second quarter, but outscored Phoenix by 21 points in just over 9 minutes. We're going to go over that stretch, but first we're going to take a look at how the Lakers fell into that hole. The plan of attack against the Lakers is often a push and transition, so live ball turnovers are killer. Austin jumps here, he overpenetrates and jumps into Nurkic. Doesn't really have anywhere to go. You see Bradley Beal peeking back at him, and he's got to throw it right to him. And so they're going to look to push. And you give up a trailer three to KD right here, which, not a bad contest, but great shot. So those are killer. Here you've got an overpenetration by Austin. Phoenix's game plan was really to sink into the paint. You see all 5 guys in frame right here, but especially the 4 right that are right in front of Austin. Now you're going to have that baseline cut coming up from Rui, which is where Austin tries to get it, but that's not really what's open. It's actually this spot up top right here that's open. So once the Lakers start using this, like a lot of teams are going to collapse into the paint against the Lakers because they're really good at attacking. Got AD coming downhill on the roll, Rui diving from the corner. And so you kind of want to use that against them by just working the sequence a little bit longer. Could be a pick and pop 3 out to D'Lo, but they're going to have to close out to him hard either way, which is going to create an advantage. But instead, Austin tries to force it through the window, and O'Neal drops down and gets the deflection. Then again, that's going to turn into points in transition. Get a nice outlet to Devin Booker. And then not much you can do against scorers out in open space like this. Another overpenetration by Rui. Outlet. Very difficult to stop. KD is just going to rip over. Giannis does this type of move a lot. If you're tall and lanky and can handle the ball, it's very easy to score like that in transition. Very poor post-entry pass by Rui right there. Again, turns defense into offense as AD gets beat down court by Plumlee. And then this one, they got back, but we'll rewind that. Booker puts a nice crossover on Austin right here and totally loses him. But Austin will get his revenge, as you'll see in a bit. All right. And then LeBron and D'Lo, both very slow starts. LeBron looked just slow here. He just biffs a layup. Has been off to that slow start, but we'll see a little bit later. He picks up the pace. And then D'Lo was just casual all night. This is a turnover that, gets the back tapped from behind. Should see this coming, just unaware. And then just give credit where credit is due. Phoenix is good from a ball movement standpoint. I thought they had some excellent possessions at just pinging the ball around, where Lakers don't necessarily play poor defense, but they move the ball well. Well, that's not a great defensive possession. And let's rewind this for KD. One of the things that, actually, let's rewind this whole play. So you don't want to get beat to the outside leg. AD's job is to not get beat to the baseline all the way and give up this angle. So you have Rui drop down, and then you're in rotation. Then right here, this is what makes Phoenix so tough to beat when your defense is in rotation like this. You have no shot at deflecting this pass or bothering this pass from KD unless you're jumping. And if you jump, he's just going to drive right by you and hit a pull-up. So fires this pass over the top. These are good looks. So again, this is what Phoenix does best in a lot of ways, is move the ball from one station to station. And that's exactly why Nurkic was a big part of this, by the way, that pressuring them is important. If they get comfortable and have a little bit of space, Jackson gets beat outside leg again. Same type of result, right? So that big on that hedge cannot get beat to the outside leg, or else that's going to happen. Jackson on a switch here. See, decent possession defensively. And then Ryan Dunn off a sidestep. You got LeBron gets a little bit lost on this and doesn't loses sight of man and ball. And then Ryan Dunn's gotten way better as a three-point shooter. He hit 3 threes. And so, yeah, that's one of the things. Here you've got Devin Booker raising up, like, great elevation. That's a good contest right there. Just Devin Booker's going to hit those shots. Good contest right here by Dalton. Bradley Beal's going to hit those shots sometimes. KD, same type of story. So you can't get discouraged on those against Phoenix. And so part of the solution to that, we started to see in that second quarter, a little bit more pressure on the ball. Starts out with a couple of good possessions by Rui that show off some of his versatility, right? 6 with KD right here. It's a good contest, secures the rebound at the free throw line. Then this one is a closeout. They actually get Austin pretty good here on this back screen by Nurkic. But Rui starts moving on the pass, and you'd think Book would like this shot, but a really good closeout makes Book think twice of it, right? It's like, crap, that wasn't as open as I thought it would be. Gonna pass it back out to Nurkic, who tries to get cute with it, throws it out of bounds. So you increase that pressure on the perimeter, and all of a sudden, Phoenix isn't hitting those shots as comfortably. Similar possession right here. Try that same shot that he rose up against Max on, but there's a little more pressure on the ball. They aren't being as successful with it. And so this is rewind. Gabe, I thought, had a really good game, especially with D'Lo struggling. Obviously, he's super short to be guarding KD, but the one thing he can do is stay attached to him. Be annoying. Be in his space. Right? Don't let him get too much separation for you. Crowd him. And that is something that Gabe can reliably do. And KD decides he doesn't want it. And a good closeout by Austin. Good challenge. Get the rebound, and we get the foul. And so now we've got some defensive momentum, and then Austin and AD just really started to cook on these ball screens. Austin had Devin Booker just dancing. This is a beautiful thing. A lot of crossovers and rejects. Thought I was going to go that way, but I'm actually going to go this way instead. Get into the pocket, and then check out the passing angle from Austin right here. A lot of these where it's like he's going to fake up and then a very sharp angle down on that drop-off pass. So it's not, when you're in close quarters like that, they're not too far from each other, right? That's one step away, 2 steps away from each other. And so to create a decent passing angle there, it has to come up. The ball has to come up. And so he made a couple of these really sharp angled passes on these ball screens while cooking Booker coming off of these. Same type of thing. Shot fake up, sharp angle down. And then Nurkic is behind the whole play. Good patience by AD to not go up with it right away. This is a good angle. We'll see. And then Nurkic can't get that. And then he's in recovery the rest of the time. Patience, easy dunk. Gonna lose Book again. Whoop. See ya. Creates that angle, a more conventional pocket pass. AD's great at that little jump stop floater. So just Austin AD pick and roll over and over. And that's something that the Suns, with Nurkic and Plumlee, Lakers are going to have that. They're going to have to be in a drop with those guys out there. And so it's a matter of just working that angle. And then, let's see what we have here. Oh, yeah, jumps this passing lane. Excuse me, sir. Gonna sneak by here. All the way to the rack. So just Austin kicking ass in that second quarter. And then I think this is a big possession, right? We've got, the score is just off camera, but it's 61-52 right here. So Lakers have cut it to 9 after being down as much as 22. I think these are big psychological possessions for a team. Going into halftime saying, hey, we got it down to single digits, just better than saying it's 11 or 12. And so we're going to focus on Anthony Davis on this one, where he's guarding O'Neal in the corner. And he's going to close out to him, chase him off the line, right? And then that dump-off pass is available to Plumlee. AD's already back to that. And so great job by Max as well. But that ability to ask AD to be, hey, I want you to chase shooters off of the line, and he can give you that second effort, get back into the restricted area. Lakers go into the half down 9. All right. First play, I love this first play drawn up of the third quarter, trying to get D'Lo going. Get a ball screen from LeBron, and D'Lo actually hits the Jets here and gets to the free throw line. Simple play, but I just like that from Redick, that it's like, hey, I've got one of my guys struggling. Let's get our guy a decent look. Be intentional about it. This is where the game really changed, though. LeBron starts to run. I think this is something that, as soon as that happens, Lakers versus Phoenix, when LeBron really starts to push the pace on just running up the court, it collapses everything, because there's so many guys on Phoenix that have a size disadvantage that same thing we saw earlier with like KD running up or Booker running up, it's even more exaggerated with LeBron because he's got that physical advantage. Here you've got Bradley Beal trying to pick him up. He's not square. Like, just run at him. And LeBron started to do that in the third quarter, really collapsed. Look at where all of Phoenix's defenders are. They're all below even the dotted circle. So just swing. Open look for Austin. Great to see him hit 5 threes. But yeah, really LeBron starting to run and push the pace change this game right here. So good rotations. Great closeout by Austin. Gets out to Beal. Tap out, but LeBron's there to track it down. Again, Tyus Jones in open space. Attack him. Austin runs the floor. Got ourselves a 1-point game. All right, and then in the half court, they have a LeBron problem as well, in that really their whole theory of victory is like, we're going to go under screens on LeBron right here. Look, they're using Beal to guard LeBron and just being like, hey, you can have this jump shot if you want. And I feel pretty good if LeBron's getting practice jumpers. This is not the same play. All right, so after a couple of traded buckets, easy money for LeBron. And then there were a couple possessions where the Lakers were like, we're fine with the Nurkic pick and pop. And there's so many weapons on Phoenix that I actually understand that. So then the last play to actually get the lead, Booker does us a favor after LeBron's over penetration, biffs the layup. Austin looks ahead, hits AD on the run. Scary fall a little bit there, but knocks down both free throws. And the Lakers have the lead. So, all right, quick little film session on the comeback yesterday. Thank you for joining me. Gonna go to the game tonight. Really excited about that. Hopefully do a video, win or lose. And I will catch you guys tomorrow.